hockey fans, and hello, hockey fans all over the internet, as a matter of fact, and welcome to 315 Hockey Live, brought to you by 315hockey.com and powered by My Little Falls. I'm your host, Scott Kinville, and we have got a really fun show lined up tonight. We've got a Hamilton College Continentals flavored type show tonight, and this is going to be a really good time. We got representatives from both the women's team and the men's team coming on, so we're going to be talking lots of hockey from up there up on College Hill. Before I bring our first guest in, though, I'm going to bring in our producer and my sidekick, the madman over there on the keyboard, Mr. Dave the Save Warner. How are you?
I'm doing great. Weather's not doing great, but
no, but you know what? I do have to say thank you for putting that salt out on your sidewalk.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Well, thank you to the good Samaritan, whoever did.
I just wanted you to trust. Somebody put some down. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, well, didn't you notice I wasn't falling down on the way up?
I noticed that. Yeah. All right. That's good.
Well, whoever it was, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Good.
All right. So anyways, like I said, we got a Hamilton College themed show tonight. And first of all, we're going to be talking about that Hamilton College women's hockey team. They're ranked number 7 in the country right now. They are 11-3-0 overall. They're 6-2-0 in the NESCAC conference. And from that team, I am going to bring in senior captains Maura, Holden, and Maddie Hong. Ladies, how are you?
Good. How are you? Good.
I am. Oh, we got a little bit of a trailer there in the
Yeah,
audio.
I don't know what's going on there.
Remember what I was telling you in the pre-show, that if something doesn't go wrong, it's not a show?
I thought I heard an echo.
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way now. So,
Yeah.
anyways. So thank you. You guys were just telling me you just got done with practice.
Yeah, we just had practice and then lift right after.
Lift. So what? Oh, gym? Like
Yeah, right to the
weightlifting?
gym.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well,
Yeah.
now I feel bad for whining about not falling up, coming up the sidewalks. So.
Yeah, we do that. We do that twice a week as a team. So either before or after practice.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. Well, that's really good. Really good. All right. So before we get talking about the season, I want to learn a little bit about you two. So let's hear a little bit about your hockey backgrounds and if you had any favorite players growing up.
So I started hockey when I was like probably 6. My older brother really wanted me to play. So I started when I was 6, and then I went to boarding school. We both went to boarding school for high school, and then I kind of ended up here. I played for a boys club team when I was younger, a girls club team. So a lot of people on our team have kind of the same story of girls and boys growing up, club teams, and then prep school is most of like our team's kind of story.
Okay. So Maura, how old were you when you went to boarding school and where'd you go?
I was 15, so I'm from Massachusetts, so I went to my public school for 1 year, and then I went to Williston, Northampton. It's in Western Mass. So I went there when I was, 15. I repeated my freshman year and went there for 4 years.
Okay. So out of curiosity, because I've heard of, players do that, because like you said, a lot of them do that. To go into the boarding school, is it almost like a recruiting process like you were going to college?
Yeah, very similar.
Okay.
Very similar.
Okay. Very interesting. All right. Maddie, how about you?
Yeah, I feel like I was pretty similar to Maura. I started on boys. My dad kind of introduced it to me. And then I moved to girls hockey when I was like 12. Then went to Loomis for all 4 years of high school. And from there, I came here.
Okay. Very good. Very good. What was it about Hamilton that made you want to go there?
I feel like for me, my high school coach, I think you talked to Abby about this too, but she played with Coach Mack in college, so she kind of introduced me to Hamilton, and I just loved it. So
excellent. It's a gorgeous campus. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. How about you, Maura?
Honestly, I didn't really know much about it when I visited, though. Like, gorgeous campus, and then definitely the team at the time, who ended up being, most of them our teammates when we were freshman year, but just like the people. The coaches are great, obviously, but I just love the team and like the team culture. We do a lot of fun things around campus. So
very, very good. Can you tell us about some of those fun things, or?
Yeah, like the other night we had Secret Santa. So like we're on campus for 3 or 4 weeks. Just our team, a couple other teams, but over winter break, so it's kind of just us. In the past, we've played like manhunt in buildings, like different kind of things. We go to the movies as like a whole team. Our team this year is like 34, 33,
Wow.
34. So everything is kind of a process, but we have a lot of fun together.
Awesome. Very awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, both of you guys are both multi-sport stars there at Hamilton College. Maura, you were all conference and all region this fall in field hockey. Maddie, you were all conference for golf in 2021. What are some of the benefits of playing multiple sports?
Do you wanna go?
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's nice to have a break, like a mental break between sports. So for golf, it's just like a completely different game from hockey. It's a lot more slow mental, like thinking, and then when I get into hockey season, it's just like fast paced, like reactions, and it's nice to have a difference between those two.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's like, I mean, it's all we've really known since coming here and like in high school too, playing these like two sports together. But I like just being a part of like two different teams. Like Maddie said, I mean, field hockey and ice hockey, yes, a little similar, but honestly, not really. Field hockey is a huge field sport where can be out there every second of the game, and hockey, it's like the mentality is very different, like quicker shifts, stuff like that. But yeah, I would be like lost without sports. I don't know if I'd get much homework done without a structured schedule. So
Oh, that's excellent though. I mean, you're right about the mental break. That's got to be just be able to shift gears.
yeah,
And Maddie, we're talking about golf. I got to tell you, there are similarities between ice hockey because it's cold, and when I play golf because there's a lot of snowmen on my scorecard, a lot of them. So
Scott.
if I get 8, I'm doing good.
What a stretch that was.
It's true though. It's so true.
Uh,
I have to bring multiple pencils because
yeah.
miniature golf now. Miniature
Yeah,
golf I
okay,
can play,
all right,
but
got
that's
it.
all right. All right, so let's talk about this season. Like I said, you guys have just been playing phenomenally. This great season, you got wins over ranked teams like Amherst. Endicott was ranked. You beat them twice. Let's see, you beat Elmira. You beat Colby twice. You beat Nazareth. What are some of the keys to the success you guys have been having this season?
I think, I mean, I think there's a lot of keys to the success, but like I said, we have 30 something girls, so like the practices are so competitive every day. Um, I'd say like the leadership, the senior class, we have nine of us, so we've all been here for whatever 4 years. So I don't know, I'd say just leadership in general. You can go.
Yeah, I feel like for leadership, I mean, pretty much everybody in the senior class makes like a huge impact on the team.
Exactly.
And we've all been stepping up and kind of playing our part. So I think that has a big effect.
And just like the depth of our team, like there's no like we always say there's no like drop off of like our top players who are out there all the time. And I mean, not everyone gets to dress or play in every game, but there's really like the talent wise, there's no difference. So it's just so cool. Like I said, that makes practice 100 times better, more competitive. And we just have the mindset to win this year. Like, I feel like this is the first year we've been here where like we really want to win. We believe that we can win. We have like such a special team. So I think
Yeah.
each day, each practice, each game, we kind of feel that every time.
Oh, absolutely. Like I've seen some of your games, and like I said, you guys, it's just from the opening face-off right until the final horn. I mean, you guys are just constantly on the go. There's no let up with your team at all. And when Coach Mack was on the show, she mentioned having such a good veteran leadership group makes the team that much better. What are some of the things that she stresses to you as a team?
We definitely have solid fundamentals on our
Yeah.
team. I would say she really puts a lot of importance in the small things, and I think that leads
Makes
to
a big difference.
Yeah.
We play a very like gritty game, I would say. Like we probably say the word attack before every single game. So that's like I'm a winger, Maddie's a center. We're actually on the same line, but we're both forward, so it's like attack is like name of the game. And if you've seen us play, you can kind of see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like I was at the second Colby game and it was just like you guys just didn't even let them break out of their zone. I mean, it was just unreal. You know, I was I'm like, wow. There's just no let up in the energy from these girls at all. It was
Yeah.
very impressive.
Yeah. And the another thing we kind of stress is like the bench is loud at all times, like the energy is high.
No doubt about that too. I definitely noticed that
Yeah.
for sure.
Same with practices. Like no matter how tired you are, you still gotta cheer and
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what makes it so much fun to watch too. It
Mhm.
really does. It's awesome. But you know, the schedule, it doesn't get any easier going forward, really. This weekend you got Cortland,
Mhm.
who's received votes in the USCHO poll. You got a couple coming up against Wesleyan, two against number 14 Connecticut College. You close the season against number 6 Middlebury. The big one on Central New Yorkers' minds, however, is the game you got coming up this Tuesday against the 13th ranked Utica Pioneers.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your thoughts on that game?
The Utica.
Yeah,
I would say like we've played Utica twice before, so we kind of not know what to expect. But they're a very skilled team. They're bigger than I'd say like a NESCAC team. But I think just overall, like building off each game, playing together, that was a big piece our last game. We kind of um, not fell apart, but when things aren't going our way, we're emphasizing like playing together, keeping the talk up, stuff like that. So I think just emphasizing that going into Utica, playing our game, the little things like Coach Mack emphasizes.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we all know that Utica is a good team, skilled team. So pretty much, yeah, what Maura said is just sticking to our game and not playing differently based on how they play.
Yeah. Another big factor like this season has been like play every opponent the same. No matter if it's out of conference, no matter if we know that they lost to whoever this team, like going into each game with the same mindset.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you and Utica play similar styles too. You know, a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
great defense, solid goaltending. It's going to be a really fun game.
Yeah.
But quick question for you. So it was originally scheduled for to be at the Adirondack Bank Center, and has been since moved to the Nexus because, well, they're playing the Utica Comets against the Wilkes-Barre Scranton. They're finishing that game up that night. They chose that. So did you want to play at the Odd, or are you good with it being over at the brand new Nexus Center?
I think we're good with anything, but I definitely think like people who on our team who haven't played at the Odd because we played there freshman year, so the senior class has played there. It's definitely a cool experience.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? As long as they can keep the lights on for this game, right? Because that's why
Yeah.
we had to move.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pay the power bill.
I don't know. It's like I told you, I was at that game, and it was actually, I thought it was really neat myself. But you know, my wife and kids were like, "Oh my god!" Anyways, I digress, right? But yeah, so I mean, that's, you know, that'll be a really good experience to play at that Nexus Center as well. Get that
Yeah.
under your belts too. So, um, thoughts on the rest of the season? What do you guys think as far as the keys to keeping the success wagon going?
I think just make sure we come out with energy every game and we don't let up during practices. And I mean, we're over halfway through our season, so making sure we just keep building off each game.
Yeah, I'd say a big piece too is like holding each other accountable. Like we're all, I guess, like the captains are pretty hard on that, like making sure people are doing that. The coaches too, like everyone's challenging each other at practice. We do a lot of push-ups. We do a lot of like skating, but just playing together for the rest of the season. I think just enjoying like the rest, especially for us nine, whatever it is, 8 or 9 of us seniors, like enjoying this last season together. I think
Yeah,
will push us in the right direction.
absolutely, absolutely. So, ladies, hockey is known for its nicknames. So, gotta ask you, who's got the best nicknames on the team?
Oh, our definitely our goalie, our one of our freshman goalie has glasses. So everyone's given her a little hard time, but after our Nazareth game, I think she got off the got off the ice and was like, somebody called me Specs. So now she's just Specs to us because she wears glasses like under her helmet. So that's a pretty good
That's
one.
cool though.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
I know.
See, I wear glasses too, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, but you can't play goal.
Well,
you can't
you're
play
right. I can't
goalie.
play. Well,
So, yeah.
I can if you hit me.
Yeah. Goalie's a little
Yeah.
different with glasses on. So, do we have any more?
I feel like a lot of us just go by our last name.
Yeah, last names.
Do you guys have nicknames?
Not really. I feel like because there were so many Maddies on the team at one point, I just go by Maddie Hong
Yeah,
pretty much. But
she's only like Maddie Hong.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, from the older kids, like last year, years before, I was Bushk because my siblings called me Bushki. So I don't know.
I like that. That's cool.
That's a good one,
Luckily,
too.
nobody calls me that anymore.
Why
They-
not?
they
That's a
will
really
now.
cool hockey nickname. I like that.
yeah, maybe we'll bring it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Booshk. Let's go.
Field,
for it.
field hockey, they like to call me Mo. So just easier to say, I'd say, than Maura.
Right? But don't call you Bushki then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Attack Bushki.
Yeah,
attack.
right. All right, we're going to close up here with a couple more questions, just real quick. Other than playing at home, what are some of your other favorite places to go to and play?
I feel like in the winter it's super fun to just like find a outdoor pond to play on.
Oh, there you go.
Just practice and
Yeah.
skate around. But
I'd say, like, I don't know. I was going to say maybe like Middlebury's rink, if that's what you mean, like playing on others.
Yeah. For what, I mean, whatever rink or whatever, like atmosphere that's usually pretty intense or.
Oh, yeah. I'd say Middlebury just because every time we go there, we want to beat them so bad. And they have like a bigger ice. So it's cool because our ice here at Hamilton is pretty small. So it's cool to see like how we can adapt to that. But I'd say like, I don't know. I like that ice at least. And I like how we usually play there because we're all fired up to play them.
Nice. Very nice. I like it. All right. So in closing, you guys, you've got a charity game coming up.
Yeah.
So let's hear all about that.
So it's January 28th. We play Wesleyan, so another NESCAC game, a Saturday. And we have our charity is Hockey Fights Cancer. So
Great cancer.
this year
Great.
we're trying to raise like
Great
around $2,000, I think is our goal right now. So starting today, we are selling T-shirts to the school, to our families, friends. We had like a table set up today at school, selling them for like $20. So they say Hamilton Hockey in the front, and then on the back it says Hockey Fights Cancer.
That is awesome. That how can the general public get them?
Yes, I think so. We ordered about 120,
Mhm.
and we have like a QR code. So as of right now, we've just sent it to families and stuff. But
Okay.
I think, yeah, I'm sure that at our game we'll still have shirts left. So if the general public were to come to our game, then they
Yeah,
can-
I'd love to get one. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we still have a bunch, so we can find a way to get.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. And of course, you guys got the Twitter handle there. We'll put that up for you too. So obviously, you're able to follow along with the games and everything that's going on with your team there. Is there any other social media that I think you have a Facebook page as well?
Instagram is a big
Instagram.
one.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. See,
that one's very active.
I gotta get that Instagram. But that my daughter specializes in that, but I'm still like the old school Facebook guy.
Yeah.
Just learning Twitter and all the hashtags.
That's
work
why
and
they
all that.
say all the old people are on Facebook.
I like
You
it.
gotta.
What can I tell you?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Instagram we have videos, pictures. That's like where the most of our stuff is.
And what you just like type in Hamilton College women's hockey for that?
Yeah,
Is it-
and it'll come up. Yeah.
I got to have my Maddie pull that up for me now because now I got to see that. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. All right. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
recent video of yesterday we skated with a bunch of like we have ham pals it's called. So each person on our team is matched up with like a youth hockey player around the area. So we had like probably 15 girls probably the ages of like
Probably under 12.
yeah, under 12 come out and skate with us yesterday. So that
That's
was really
awesome.
cool. Yeah. So you'll see like a video and pictures of that.
Oh, that is really nice. That's a hand pals. So I mean, if somebody wanted to be a part of that, they would just contact the school. Is that
Yeah, I think or contact one of our coaches,
Yeah.
captains, like
okay? That's an awesome thing you guys do. That really is because
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, and I remember back when I was a kid, it makes a kid's day to be able to skate with like the older player, the college player, looking
Yeah.
up to them, and they're looking up to, oh man, this is so awesome. I'm never gonna watch this skate again.
Yeah.
So-
I know, like I feel like we all remember skating with older people, so it was really cute yesterday being able to do that.
That's great. That is great. Well, ladies, thank you for taking the time to come on our show after practice. Like I said, I'm sure you're probably tired and want to take a break. So like I said, I appreciate you taking the time to come on.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there anybody you guys want to say hi to out there in the internet land here? Or?
I don't know.
Mm.
Anyone on our team, if
Yeah.
they're watching, our coaches.
All right.
love
Excellent.
they're watching.
Excellent. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. And best of luck the rest of the season. And I'm sure I'll see you guys again out at the rink sometime soon. So
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
all right. Thanks, ladies. Appreciate it. All right. That was Maddie Hong and Maura Holden from the Hamilton College women's hockey team. Yeah, they've been playing phenomenal, Dave. They're on a roll. And like I said, this game against Utica is going to be a blast.
Mm.
It really is.
And you said that's next Tuesday, right?
Tuesday night, January 24th.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of hockey going on that night, actually, because they're playing at the Nexus Center. The Comets they're going to pick that game up from where it left off.
Yeah. What was that? Like a minute? 24
So there
or
was something like that left in the second period. And then they're going to obviously play the third period. And then after that, the Utica Junior Comets are playing at the Odd.
And they said there's no break between
the
two periods. Yeah.
I think they're just basically going to kind of just scrape the ice.
Yeah.
And go from there. So
yeah, well, they don't need to bring the Zamboni out for that. So a minute 24.
No. I mean, it's all going to be.
Yeah.
But I tell you, that's got to be a weird feeling, though.
I know it will be.
I mean, how do you?
I think for the players, they won't even notice. They're on the
Probably
ice
not.
and they don't have that counter going off in their head.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. But I mean, obviously, this would be a question, for like a coach Deneen or something like that.
Right.
But you got to wonder. I mean, are they going to do like a full practice that day just to get up to speed? I mean, that's something interesting to think about.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun.
It really is. Well, I'll tell you what, we got Coach Haberbusch scheduled for 7:30. So why don't we do this? Let's take a commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to go over all the games that are coming up, and then we'll bring the coach in, and we'll go from there.
All right, that commercial's not 12 minutes long,
That's okay. I got a big mouth. I can talk.
Jeez. All right, here we go.
You don't know what you just got yourself into.
All right, here we go.
Visit My Little Falls and stay connected with the latest news, information, and events in the city and the area. Our mission is to generate interest in the community and connect residents in a more meaningful way by facilitating deeper conversations about how these stories will shape the future of the Mohawk Valley. Join thousands of weekly visitors who stay up to date with feature stories, interviews, videos, our event calendar, and print publication, the Mohawk Valley Express. It's about timely local news for the community, keeping citizens informed about important issues, telling about the people who live and work here, and giving locally owned businesses the opportunity to reach a very targeted audience of locals and tourists alike. It's a whole new form of media-rich content developed specifically for today's mobile lifestyle and listeners. You can download our iOS app in the iTunes Store, listen to our country music streaming radio station, or sign up for our weekly newsletter. Stop by today at mylittlefalls.com. You'll be glad you did.
And we're back with segment 2 of 315 Hockey Live. It's going to be weird to watch half a game. It sure is, Jordy Fighter. I tell you, that is like I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It really.
Well,
I'm sure Dave, you would love it though.
I'd love
You
it.
should go that night. I can't go.
That's why
I got to miss out on all this because I got to work.
Now, when you were saying that, I grabbed my calendar to go, okay, Tuesday night. Ooh, that would be cool. Pioneers and Hamilton. And yeah, shoot that. And I was like, oh, crap. 5 to 7, I'm at something.
Oh,
So what time? What's game start?
Everything starts at 7.
If we get done early, maybe I just head there instead.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll throw a camera in the car.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
All right.
That was like very sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Barry.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah,
Barry has been just a madman as of late with the Winter Classic he's got coming up. I tell you, what a job he's done.
Wow.
He's got all kinds of donations come in. I mean,
yeah. Well, now I'm not that important anymore because he has local media down in Cooperstown.
But Dave, Barry's
going to forget.
Listen, you'll always be number one in everybody's hearts.
Right.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez.
Boy, speaking of things going on, we had Chris Sugar from the D3 Hockey News on a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about that Broadcasters Bracket Challenge.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's starting.
Oh.
They're putting the nominations together now. We're going to put his Twitter handle up there real quick. It's at D3 Hockey News. There it is right there. And you can go on Twitter and go onto that page, and you can nominate your favorite broadcaster in Division III hockey. That is, can't go to NHL guys.
I had a long conversation with him this morning about website.
Oh, yeah?
He's wanting to put a website together.
All right.
We talked about that and gave him some ideas.
Beautiful. You know what? I like it. Dave the Save expanding all over Central New York.
No,
it's great.
Just what I want.
That is awesome. No, but I'm sure that's really what he needs is a website. That would be amazing to have all that information right there. I hope you guys do something with it because it would be awesome. So anyways, Dave, we have got a huge slate of games coming up this weekend. That's what's so nice about this time of year. It really is. There's so much hockey going on.
No, but you miss too much. It's all at the same time.
Well, yeah, but you know what though? I'll tell you about a little feature we've started here on our Twitter page.
Oh, I thought
Instagram because
you could DVR it, right?
A
new technology.
I thought you were going to say VCR. I was like, you're talking my language.
Yeah.
Now
those tapes would be stacked to the ceiling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But with the car rewinder. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, we're on our Twitter page. If you want to pull that up for me too, at 315 Hockey, we are doing a daily schedule and scoreboard. So what we've been doing, and it's on our Facebook page as well. So in the morning, we'll put the schedule up for the games of the day or that are going on that day. And then later on, when the game's over, we put the scores up.
No, I didn't even see it.
Yeah. So what we've been doing is AHL because we got the Crunch and the Comets, putting up all our college teams. We've expanded to include high school teams as well, because honestly, we have been kind of remiss on the high school coverage.
They are in the 315 area.
You're certainly right. They are. We got the Utica Junior Comets, Premier and NCDC teams up there too.
Right.
I gotta tell you, there's so many teams. It's hard to keep up with everything.
How many high schools have teams?
Oh goodness.
Have you counted that up?
I didn't even count it.
Because we talked about college teams before, how many there were.
Yeah.
What, 11? Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little bit more total.
Okay.
Because you have the high school teams out by Syracuse as well.
Well, not high school. I meant college level.
Oh, college level. So yeah, you have 3 D1 that we're covering.
Right.
You have Colgate men and women, and then Syracuse women. And then you have, let's see, Oswego, Morrisville, Utica, Hamilton College. Each has a men and women's team. So there's 8.
Yeah.
So
how did I come to 11? I think that's when you were counting.
It's because it's combined between D1 and D3.
Right.
So yeah, lots of hockey. And actually, as this grows and this website grows, hopefully we will get more of a North Country reach.
Right.
Because 315 actually goes all the way up to the Canadian border.
Yeah, I know.
But we were just we're trying.
Yeah. It's a lot of area.
Yeah.
It's kind of like way back when I was doing this thing called Art in the Adirondacks, and it was like 12 counties. That's a lot of area. 315 is a lot of area.
You know what though? I tell you, it's been pretty well received. That the joining of forces, if you will, between us with the Mohawk Valley Express.
Oh yeah, that's right. True.
We've been doing that monthly hockey column. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about that Mohawk Valley Express.
So anyway, right now we're covering kind of the Dallasville, Town of Little Falls, Salisbury, Herkimer area. Eventually, it will spread down the valley a bit. It takes time, but
sure.
So I asked you to do a kind of a monthly look ahead.
Yeah.
So what we do is because it comes out the first Friday of each month, and so you're putting together a page. I think last time was a page and a half or more of what's happening in hockey in the 315 area code area. And people really enjoyed it. They loved it. So they're looking forward to it.
Yeah. We put the schedules for the month,
Yep.
Quick, the records, stuff like that. So a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Giving us some ideas for down the road.
Yeah. We're thinking about things always.
Always. Yeah, you can see the steam coming out of our ears.
Yeah. Get in lots of trouble.
Yeah. Boy, ain't that the truth? Yeah, there you go. And there you go. So, all right. Well, Coach should be in about 5 minutes. So before he comes on, why don't we go over that? Well, the schedule real quick.
Okay. All right.
All
let's
right.
do it.
So these aren't these. I'm just going to go with the teams and who they're playing this weekend. We're going to start with the AHL, and it's real easy because the Crunch and Comets are playing each other twice.
That's the easiest.
Friday night in Utica and then Saturday night in Syracuse. So that makes it super easy.
Yeah.
They played on Monday too. Did you see that? They played the daytime game there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. The Comets did not fare too well against the Crunch that day. That was kind of ugly for them. But hey, I tell you, that Crunch offense, when it gets going, you got to watch out for it.
Yeah.
So should be a good couple games this weekend. Speaking of good games, the college games, we got some great ones lined up this weekend, Dave. The number 5 Colgate women, 5th ranked in the country. They're taking on number 10 Cornell in a home series.
Oh, nice.
So tomorrow afternoon, they're playing in Colgate, the class of 1965 arena at 2:00. And then Saturday, they're going down to Ithaca, that's where Cornell is, to play down there at 2:00. So 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, easy to remember. And if you can't make it, it's on ESPN Plus. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh, I did not know that. No.
Yeah, ECAC hockey is actually on ESPN Plus.
That'd be worth watching.
Well, what's nice is a lot of people got ESPN Plus to get like the NHL games,
right?
But you don't realize just how much more hockey's on there.
Yeah,
like all the college games and stuff like that. So,
cool.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Like to see their setup, how they're doing it.
It is. It's neat.
Yeah.
If you come down to one of these Colgate games, you'll be able to see it yourself.
Yeah, I tell you, my schedule is like so tight.
I know, but I just love to break them on you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, the Syracuse women, the other D1 team that we cover, they're at Lindenwood for 2 games this weekend. Lindenwood's in Missouri.
Really?
Yeah, that's a long way to go to play some hockey, huh?
It's almost as far as the Barnyard Rats.
I tell you, you're right. I would love to see what their barn looks like.
Oh, I bet it's
because you know how they call a hockey rink a barn.
I know.
Perfect.
That's what it is.
There you go.
That's why we did it.
Yeah, your mascot.
I know. A mascot's a rat.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's been done before, I
know.
The number 2 Utica Men's Pioneers. They are in Lebanon Valley for 2 games. Lebanon Valley down in Pennsylvania. They're the Dutchmen playing, so that'll be pretty interesting. The number 13 Utica Pioneers women. They are home for 2 games against Manhattanville before that big game on Tuesday night against Hamilton College. So they're going to have a pretty busy schedule this weekend. 3 games in 5 nights. So that's quite a haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I couldn't do it anymore. I don't think I ever could.
I know you can't do it anymore.
I don't think I ever could, but that's it. Oh, let's see. Looking further down, we're going to talk about Hamilton College men with the coach when he comes on. We talked about the women. They got the Utica game coming up, and they got Cortland this Saturday. The Morrisville Mustangs men, they are at number 8 Geneseo this Friday night. And then the Morrisville Mustangs women are at Potsdam, and then they're at Oswego on Saturday. Let's see. The Oswego men, speaking of them, the number 6 ranked Oswego Lakers, they are at number 13 Plattsburgh Friday night, and then they're at Potsdam on Saturday night. And then, like I said, I just mentioned the women, they are home for Oswego. They're home for Buffalo State on Friday. And then, of course, I just mentioned they are playing Morrisville on Saturday. That's a lot of hockey.
That's a lot of hockey.
And you know what? I didn't even include in all that, with, like I said, all the high school teams,
right?
The junior Comets. So,
well, in particular, high school wise, are you looking at as you kind of expand into coverage for high schools
in this immediate area, in the Utica Rome area? You have, for the boys, you have Clinton High School, you have New Hartford, you have Whitesboro, and you have RFA. And then you also have what they call the Mohawk Valley Jugglers. They're out of Notre Dame. The Jugglers, the Mohawk Valley Jugglers, basically they're for the schools that don't have a team.
Right.
So you can send
kids
there. So, I mean, it's a really...
So somebody from Little Falls, if they wanted to play hockey, they could go play for the Jugglers.
Well, they can try out.
Try out.
Okay. Try out. I mean, it's no guarantee.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's, and Clinton High School has a girls team. It's the same way. That's, we had Mia Lapata on.
Yeah.
She played for that team.
Oh, really? That's right. Yeah. She did mention that.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yeah. Which is, it's the same thing. It's a really nice setup. It really is that, there's, at least it's available.
Right.
Because of the cost of ice hockey, not every school, no way, shape, or form can afford it.
Right.
Right. But and I think going forward, that's how you're going to see hockey survive, is more and more, like schools combining to do these kind of things, because, costs are just outrageous.
Yeah. or more and more deck hockey.
That's right. That is right. We're going to be talking a lot about that at some point here too.
I knew that was coming.
That's right. But you got all the Syracuse area schools. You got Fulton, you got Oswego has schools. Out in Auburn, they have schools. I mean, it's it's a huge undertaking. Insofar as covering the high school hockey. But I'll tell you, good times though. I mean, I've seen a couple of games, like over the Clinton Arena and stuff like that. It's just awesome. So, but that was perfect timing. I got to tell you, that was awesome because now that we just finished it, Coach, you have such perfect timing. I can't even begin to tell you.
Thank you. That's the first time I've heard that.
Oh, geez.
Oh man. Well, yeah, we just got done doing all the games coming up here for Central New York. And to talk about the Hamilton College men's hockey team, I'm going to bring in their coach, Rob Haberbusch. How are you?
Great. Thanks, Scott. How are you?
I am fantastic. We appreciate you taking the time to come on. You guys just get done with practice, or?
We did. I still got my skates on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you. I almost feel bad now. That's
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
All right. Well,
but the fact is he doesn't ever take them off. See, that's what he didn't tell you. He sleeps with them, right?
No, I got to get out of here soon. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, here, then we'll jump right into it. Coach, your team is 8-6-0 overall.
Yeah. You're
6-3-0 in the NESCAC. Some thoughts on how your season's gone so far?
Pretty well. We're really happy with it. We had a ton of injuries in the first half, and we ended the first half at 5-3. And I kind of joked to a few people, I've never been so happy to be 5-3 in my life. We really got decimated, but guys did an awesome job. People stepped up and took on larger roles, and put ourselves in a really good position here for the second half. We've started to get healthier. We've had some flu and, illness, things like that, which everybody's dealing with this time of year. But we started to get some of those injuries back, and we're getting back to full strength. And I really like the way we've been playing. We had the winter break. We're out of class. Classes aren't in session. And that's a time where we can just devote more time to hockey. And we've really taken advantage of that. And I like how we're playing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Because your team has won 3 in a row, and and the nice part about that was you did that by breaking a 3-game losing streak. So, what was the key to getting that turnaround going?
So that was so we went out to Trine and we dropped 2 out there. They're a very good team. We did play well for stretches, but that was a really good test for us. And like I said, we've just been using the winter break here to practice more, to spend more time developing our team. And that started to really pay off. We lost to Colby that next game, but we played very well.
Sure.
We were really happy with that. And then we just kind of took that into the next day at Bowdoin. We won there, and then we won at Con and at Tufts last weekend as well, as you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And Josh Giggs just said, Trine is good, and they are too. They were in Utica a while back, and kind of like a suffocating kind of defense. Is that probably a good way to describe them there?
They're excellent. I can't believe they're not ranked. They're a very good team. They were fast, strong, and physical. They were very good. It was a great test for us to come back from Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. But like you said, your guys are playing great. They're in second place in the NESCAC. You're only 4 points behind Amherst, and you play Amherst at home tomorrow, and then you travel to number 8 Geneseo on Saturday. So to say that this weekend is huge for you guys would be an understatement.
Yeah.
Some thoughts on your opponents this weekend?
It's a very big test for us, which we certainly welcome. We're really just kind of concentrated on Amherst right now. Obviously that's a league game. That's how we do it every week. We just worry about Friday, and then we prepare for Saturday during the week, but we don't begin to talk about that with the players. So, right now we're just concentrating on Amherst. They're having a very good season. We've seen them earlier this season. We had a really good game with them. So Yeah, we're excited for the opportunity here tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's a huge, that's one of those 4-point swing games right there.
Yeah, 6 points. You get
6 points. I'm sorry. Yeah, 6.
I 3 for regulation
3 for the win
now. So
I did mess that up. You're right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one from that standpoint, but we're just trying to focus on, how we're playing and worrying about that. This time of year, we really try to develop as a team, and I really think we've taken advantage of that as much as we have in any year. And now we're kind of going into the last third of the season, I call it, the regular season. And we're just trying to hone, continue to get better, and be ready to play our best hockey at the end of the year. So I think we're on that track right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And just leading into that, what are some of the keys for you guys going forward to continue the success?
Well, we need to stay out of the penalty box. That's been a demon for us. We need to play with more discipline. Special teams have been good, but we've given teams too many opportunities there. So that's a key for us. I think just refining our defensive game is probably another goal for us right now. We've been scoring a lot of goals recently, which is great. So that work has paid off for us. We need to continue to develop defensively. I think those are two things that come to mind for me.
Sure. So, and it's just kind of a generalized question. In a few words, describe your team style play.
Relentless. That's how we want to play. We want to have the puck on our stick, and when we don't have it, we want to hunt you to get it back. Is in a nutshell, I'd say how we want to play.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that rings true. I mean, I'm watching you guys play. I think you're well on your way to that statement, my friend, for sure. But and I know you just got done with practice and you still got your skates on. And I just want to say thank you for taking the time to come on here. And the last time you were on, you had our man the Hawk Show on. So how's he doing?
He's doing great. Yeah, he's one of our captains, as you know. He's having a great season.
Sure is.
Killing penalties on one of the power plays. Call him a top 6 guy for us. He's that Swiss Army knife. He can do everything. He's one of those utility guys that he can play in any situation. So yeah, he's having a great season.
And he's got one of the best nicknames I've ever heard. I just love that nickname. I can't help it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not surprised you remembered that.
Yeah, right. I told Dave, I says, we got to get a hat made up or something.
Yeah. That'd be great.
A shirt, something. We'll have to do that by the end of the season.
Oh, that'd be cool.
All right, Coach. Well, like I said, I know you just got done with practice, but I want to say thank you for coming on. And like I said, your guys are coming on great at the end of the season here. It's starting to get hot right at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we appreciate you having us on here, guys. Yeah, happy to come on anytime. But yeah, we're happy with where we are right now, and you got to continue to keep better, though. If you're standing still, you're going to get passed. So that's our goal, is just try and get better every week.
Yeah, absolutely. But good luck the rest of the season. And I'll tell you what, if you got some time, get up on College Hill, get up to Sage Rink and watch the Hamilton College Continentals play, because it's some great hockey up there for sure.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it. So go take a break, get warm, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. So.
All right. You too, guys. Thanks again.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a good one. All right. Coach Rob Haberbusch. Yeah, I tell you, that was really cool. I mean, he still had his skates on. He come do the interview for us. What a guy. That's awesome.
That's dedication.
That really is. But I tell you, this is what makes the sport so much fun. We just love doing this so much. But anyways, yeah, like I said, so when you get a chance, go follow us on Twitter at 315 Hockey. So you can get our scoreboard, you can get our schedules and all that. Go to 315hockey.com daily, because we're putting out new articles out there all the time. We just put up a preview of that Colgate Cornell series. We're going to have some previews coming. I think at Morrisville, we're going to be doing some Hamilton College previews for this weekend. So got lots of new content coming your way. So when you get a chance, go to 315hockey.com and check us out. All right. So we want to thank those members of the Hamilton College men's and women's hockey team for coming on. We really appreciate it. And of course, we appreciate you watching and listening along here at home. So For Scott Kinville, or I'm sorry, for Dave DeWitt, Save Warner, I'm Scott Kinville. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week on 315 Hockey.